Right now, we're going to keep following this weather. Lonnie, Quinn is here with your first alert forecast, and we've got a mess coming our way.
Yeah, and it's really one of those things. You're into an important time of the year. Everybody's like uber focused on the weather because this one is going to mess with your travel plans. All right, and I'll show you how it's all going to come together. Right now, we've got a clear and cold night out there. I mean, the temperature comes in at 31. In fact, that's your coldest temperature reading of the day. That temperature will continue to drop down to an overnight low of about 28 degrees. But it's calm out there. Really not a wind that we're messing with. 28, your starting point tomorrow morning. We'll get you up to a high temperature of 41. So it's another cold day out there. I mean, today we were 39, so, you know, you're 41 tomorrow. But we're calm. Winter will officially start at 4:47 tomorrow afternoon. And then by the time you get to Thursday, Friday, it's going to be a mess. We are looking at these two systems. We show you how they would be, you know, sort of phasing and coming into our area. They do track inland. Okay, so that's going to be primarily a rain event. Let me show you how we see it on the computer models. There's system 1, initialization good. There's system 2, initialization good. Put it into motion by the time you get to Wednesday about 9 o'clock. All right, now we're looking at snow blowing through the Midwest, Minneapolis, Omaha. You've got travel problems at that point in time. But remember that rain I showed you out around, say South Carolina? A bunch of it's not pushing offshore. Let me tell you something. If this system wasn't in the mix, this would continue to push right out to sea, and we wouldn't really have that big of a player. However, this works like a vacuum. It's going to pull some of that moisture in. See how that works? This is Thursday, 2:30 in the afternoon. I think any time after lunchtime you can start to see some rain in our area. Maybe a little bit of frozen precip north and west, but not much. This is primarily rain. Then you're going to watch the two systems sort of merge. Here we are, 7 a.m. Friday. It's a wet weather commute. Even our northern communities, 7 a.m. Friday. Throughout your day on Friday, you're dealing with rain. By 6 p.m., there could be a little bit of frozen precip on the back end of this. There's just not a lot of moisture at that point in time to work with. And then it pushes out of here by the time you get to Saturday. All the while, you're going to have those winds kicking in. So here we are, 7:30 on Friday morning. Winds are somewhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour. All right? They're coming in off the water. That's why you have those coastal flood advisories. Then you get to, say, 1 o'clock on Friday. You've got some 57-mile-per-hour gusts out on the east end of Long Island. But the high tide cycle, I want you to be really careful of, would be that first high tide cycle. Let's get right to it. Here we go. The Battery, the high tide cycle, Friday morning, 7:31. Montauk, it's at 8:20. Point Pleasant, it's at 7 a.m. All right, and that's when those winds are blowing off the water, pushing the high tide even higher. And then it's the Arctic blast that comes in for Christmas. Think about this, the coldest Christmas in 22 years. In the year 2000, we had a low of Christmas morning of 15, a high of 27. This year, forecasting a low of 18 and a high of 28. This is why Santa wears the big coat. Across the board, we'll get to that red alert that starts Thursday sometime after lunch into Friday, maybe even to a little bit of Saturday morning. Now, including Saturday morning, because those temperatures are going to drop so fast from Friday into Saturday. Anything that wet is going to be freezing out there. But look at your temperatures. I mean, Thursday, you're 49. Friday, you're 55 degrees. And then Saturday and Sunday, you can't get out of the 20s for your warmest reading of the day. That's why I'm concerned Saturday morning there could be some icy spots out there. But again, if that wind keeps blowing, it can dry out the surfaces.
Truly. And Santa won't be the only one with the big coat coming this weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lon. Appreciate it.